Okay, before we go ahead and get started on today's video, first and foremost, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for the support in this channel. At this time, I believe I've got 2,435 subscribers at this moment. I never knew this channel would grow this fast, but anyhow, I basically created this channel just so I can teach people how to work on old Hondas, home renovations, and other vehicles and whatnot. So I figured getting a new video camera is going to benefit this channel, and I want to provide you guys some better content. So that's the reason why I'm going with this GoPro. So what we got here is a GoPro Hero 11 Creator Edition. Now the Creator Edition actually has some additional add-ons, and it's actually a pretty good deal for what you get. So let's go ahead and see what's in this package. Okay, so here it is. This is the GoPro Hero 11 Black Creator Edition. Now what this has is it's got this handle with a built-in extra battery, and it's got this media case that goes around the GoPro itself, and it's got an external microphone and actually an LED light. So let's go ahead, crack this thing open and see what the contents have. Okay, it looks like it comes in a nice carrying case or storage case. Don't have to buy an external one. Okay, I believe this is the media mod. This basically encapsulates the Hero 11, and it basically protects it on top of having an external microphone, the external light. And here we have the GoPro itself. I mean, this thing is significantly smaller than I'm used to. Now, just looking at the initial size of this thing is significantly smaller, and it's going to be able to create better coverage in tighter working spaces, because I've been using an iPhone Pro 11 Max, so I believe having a smaller camera such as this is going to help situations in getting better content in tight spaces. Go ahead and peel these things off. Now I do have some protectors that are in the mail. They really protect this thing well in transit, I'll tell you that. So it looks like this has a mode button right there, and I believe these are the feet that attach to the various attachments, whether it's a clamp, a magnet, or whatever else may be. Just fold that right in, make a smooth surface. Let's check out the rest of the contents. Okay, now here's the external battery handle, and I believe they call this the Volta. So it looks like it's got a wrist strap to it. It's got some adjustment, so you can actually tighten this against your wrist so this thing doesn't fall out while you're doing some action adventure. And then this cable right here plugs into the camera and actually gives the actual battery juice into the camera. I believe the controls on this right here, it's actually controlled by Bluetooth from what I saw. And it looks like this thing has a stand to it, so let's fold out the legs. And this thing can act as a stand if you're actually filming something on a table or whatnot. Let's see what else is in the box here. And this looks like to be the battery right here. We might as well go install this thing right now. Now there's actually a flap that's hanging out of the battery, and what this does, I believe you're able to grab onto it and pull it out of the camera. So let's go ahead and put this in the camera. Okay, so what you do is basically push on this. There's almost like a spring, and it basically swings up like that. And now you're able to insert the battery. And this slot right here is for the memory card. Let's go ahead and open up the memory card while it's open. So the Creator Edition actually includes a small memory card, so we might as well go ahead and insert it into the camera. And I don't know if you can see from this far, but this is the SanDisk Extreme 32 gigabyte. And it's got that little U symbol, A1 on there. I mean, just look how small that memory card is. That's just amazing. Stores all kinds of video coverage and pictures on this thing. Okay, let's go ahead and try and insert this. I'm gonna go ahead and put these metal tabs facing the front of the camera with the graphic facing up. And there it is. Memory card's in place. And I believe in order to pop this thing out, you press it again, it should pop right out. There it is. Now you can grab it and pull it out. Okay, let's go ahead and put the battery in. As you can see down there, you got the battery contacts on this top right here. So I'm gonna go ahead, flip over the battery just like so. And I believe that's how it goes in. You got the back of the camera, and you got this indentation that faces downwards. It looks like it's nice and flush. And there's that tab. In order to pull that battery out, basically just grab this tab and pull it straight out. And there's your battery removal. And then we can go ahead and shut the battery door. Just make sure it clicks into place. Memory card and batteries installed. Let's go ahead and see what else is in the box here before we proceed. All right, I believe this is the light mod right here. It's got a nice rubber cover to it. And there's your LED lights, on and off button. And I guess this is an external battery door. I don't think this battery relies on the camera itself, because I don't see any metal contacts here in the bottom how it connects. And now we've got all kinds of attachments and cables. So it looks like this is a USB cable. Looks like this is another type of USB cable. They may have included the same exact cable just in case you lose one, which is a great idea. Not sure exactly what this is, but we've got some 3M VHB double-sided tape on this. This looks like some type of pivot mount. I'm not quite sure on that either. Again, another pivot mount. Now this looks like it mounts to the bottom of the camera somehow. You got those feet that come out from the bottom of the camera, and you got these two tabs right here, and this looks like it clips into place somehow. And this part right here looks to be a modified battery cover. You got this little rubber backing right there, but this has like a little lip to it. Looks like a screw post and another screw post. I believe this looks like to be the microphone. Well, not really the microphone, but this is actually a microphone cover. Makes the microphone look much bigger though. I don't know if you can see a close up of that. Basically, it's just a piece of plastic with foam on the outside. And then we have a bunch of literature up here. Subscribe to GoPro for the best experience. And you got some pro tips for the cold weather performance. Looks like an instruction manual. And this looks like a quick setup guide right there. Picture instructions. And you got some sweet GoPro stickers. And then we got product and safety instructions. And that's all the literature that we have. All right, now that the contents are out of the box, let's go ahead and assemble this Hero 11 Black Creator Edition. Let's go ahead and take our camera and our media mod, and we'll go ahead and merge these two together. So I believe to open this thing up, you want to take this door, and I believe it opens up just like so. It looks like there's a latch down here, so I'm going to pull down with my fingernail on this latch. All right, there it is, swung right open. And you see that port right there? You want to make sure that the port goes in the camera correctly. What we need to do is go ahead and remove this battery cover. And once this battery cover is removed, I believe it slides right into the medium mod right there. Let's go ahead and open up that battery cover again by pushing down on this latch and pulling it up. It can be a little tricky here. There we go. Opens up just like so. And then we need to take off this door right here. Now in order to take this door off, the instructions is telling me arrows this way. So I'm going to put a little bit of pressure on here. Hopefully I don't break this thing. There we go. And there's a little close-up view of the door of how it clips in. Clips into this pin right there. And this is the port right here that needs to be plugged into the media mod. So let's go ahead and slide it in position. All right, fits pretty snug. Now I believe we can go ahead and shut this door right here. I'm going to try and pull down this lever in order to alleviate some of the pressure here. All right, that thing fits pretty snug. That's some great engineering right there. Okay, so now the media mod's installed on the GoPro 11. Let's go ahead and add some accessories. Okay, now the microphone cover actually has this indentation right here. As you can see on the camera on this side, you got these access covers. So I believe that's where the indentation for the microphone cover goes. So I believe it goes on just like so. It fits pretty snug. Some pretty good engineering so far. I'm impressed. All right, let's go ahead and add that light on top. Now with this LED light, you got this base right here, and it's got those edges on left and right side. It actually slides in position right here. And you want the light right here facing where this camera's at. So let's go ahead and slide this in. Okay, that's installed. Go ahead and take the cover off. So we've got the LED lights and the microphone cover in place. Okay, next step of the process, let's go ahead and mount this GoPro Hero 11 onto the Volta handle. In order to do so, you need to go ahead and take these feet and fold them out. I don't know if my fingers can, well, I guess they can. As you can see on the bottom, GoPro's smart enough to actually include some fingernail grooves. So once you get your nail in there, you actually pull this thing out. There we go. They're all folded out now. All right, so I believe these two notches right here go on the inside of this Volta handle. Let me go ahead and slide it in place. All right, that's slid in place. Now let's go ahead, take one of our locking screws right here and run it through. And I believe this silver point right here is where the end of the threads are at. So let's go ahead and start it this way. Okay, it's nice and snug right there. And I believe that this base right here rotates and then clicks from what I saw in other videos. So you can just basically turn this, and it's got an indentation, and it locks in position every 45 degrees. So that's kind of nice, however you want to hold this handle right here. We'll just position it just like we're filming something. So this is where your fingers will go right here, and you're going to be filming that direction. And this right here on the Volta handle is your external battery cable. So we need to go ahead and plug this into the camera itself. Might be this middle one right here. All right, looks like it's the middle one. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this Volta handle into the camera. There we go. That's all plugged up. Okay, so now let's go ahead and turn on the camera and see what kind of functions we have. I've never done this before. I got the GoPro symbol going on. Let's see what kind of battery life we have. We're going to choose English. I'm not sure how to do this. Do I touch this or I touch the check mark? I guess I'm going to click on agree. Legal stuff. GPS. Turn and tag on your footage with location, speed, altitude, and more. Now we take that off. GoPro Quick App. Install the GoPro Quick App on your phone to finish setup. Now the problem with this step is I'm filming with my iPhone 11 right now. I'm not able to show you what's going to happen. So I don't know if I can skip through this right now. I might just have to install the app and then come back to this here. All right, so sadly, I'm gonna have to turn off the camera while I go ahead and install this app. Plus on top of that, I'm running out of daylight right now, so we're gonna have to continue this tomorrow. Alrighty guys, that's all the time I got left for today's episode, and that basically covers the unboxing and the assembly of the GoPro 11 Clear Edition camera. Next episode, we'll do a side-by-side comparison of the iPhone 11 Pro Max versus the Hero 11 GoPro. And if you guys have any particular questions, please feel free to comment below. And if you found this video helpful or entertaining, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic day.